I needed more about Jina. That's what I needed. And I'm glad that we got that episode.
Yeah, I was very glad that that episode came up too. I made a note with after the intro for her episode, I was like, oh, depression incoming. I was like, damn, her mom really kind of just like took her words right back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be with you forever. And then cyberized. It did kind of bug me a little bit how they turned her into a, almost like the housewife of the ship pretty quickly.
With her serving like mitarashi dongles.
Yeah, and like cooking for everybody.
But you know what? I think this is more of her projecting what her mom would have done in the situation.
Yeah, because they did say that that food was like something that she learned from her mom, I think. And that's why she cooks those up.
But I wonder how she became a space traffic controller. Probably because her mom is somewhere out there. She hasn't given up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. She probably, I mean, I'm sure she does and she doesn't want to find out what happened. Which is why, like we were saying before, I think that's why she's really scared of the Gnosia. Because she might have some kind of inkling that that's connected to the cyberization. Even if she doesn't know, she knows, you know? I think Otome is the only one we didn't really hit, but we don't know anything about Otome yet.
Yeah, she's still mysterious. Xiaoming was always mentioning like, oh, her being experimented on.
Yeah, there's got to be more to her. Like, how is a whale that sentient?
The Japanese word that means dolphin is iruka, while the Japanese word for whale is kujira. When she's first introduced, when Yuri wakes up out of the fucking medical pod, he says iruka.
Yeah, they do call her a dolphin. I just googled it. She is a beluga whale. If you look up a beluga whale, that's her, bro. Which they're pretty closely related to dolphins.
Dolphin.
Fuck you, dolphin. Fuck you, whale.
Okay. Fuck you, Anna, and the fuck you, dolphin.
I really hope we learn more about her because she's a very adorable character.
Oh, it's crazy, yo.
Episode to shine.
It's crazy. Talking about Otome, that episode where Jina was the Gnosia and she was the Gnosia, they said that Gnosias don't betray each other, but right then and there, Jina betrayed Otome. And I've never seen a porpoise goddamn sweat in the water, in water, brother.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even notice that. The Chimino, we didn't talk about Remnan either. Remy, first thing I noted was a fucking depressed sad boy hiding under the table.
Traumatized. Something probably happened in the past, bro. Not very good at talking. Yeah. I wonder why he's not very good at talking.
Yeah, which we did find out he was a slave. I felt real bad for him.
And to the point where I literally was like, yo, bro, SQ is a slaver. Then turns out that she's not quite exactly. It's Manan.
I'm assuming it was Manan that was in SQ in that episode. The way she was crouched down, and I was like, leave my boy alone.
It was pretty belittling.
Yeah. And like I noted before that when they showed like his panic and PTSD when Kukrushka was putting that crown on him, that episode was very well done. That scene.
I was just trying to figure out, like, nigga, what is Kukrushka doing, bro? She doesn't even say anything, and then out of nowhere, she's signing. I was like, what?
Like, he thought it was a crown of thorns. Like, what did it do to him when he was in being a slave? They really must have fucked with him. There must have been like a mom and a dad. Like maybe Jonas and Manan were together. I kind of wondered if Jonas was Papa for like if he's lived that long. It makes me wonder, where is Jonas in his original body? If he's
or is he doing the
centuries?
Same thing that Manan is doing, which is swapping?
Right, exactly. There might be even more to him that we don't know.
So it's noted about Jonas that if Arya doesn't make it onto the ship, then Kukrushka is laying inside of the storage, inside of a box.
And she's like inactive. She doesn't wake up. Which like I'm wondering if maybe that means that if that's the case, the transfer was maybe successful. And that's why Kukrushka doesn't wake up as like a broken version of Manan.
Oh, you know what? You know, it's crazy. I just thought about this shit. During the opening, I know, the opening tells all. But during the opening, you can see her hand pop out and then it goes straight over to SQ. Yeah, that might be a thing, bro.
Yeah, I think it definitely could be. If she doesn't wake up if the transfer was successful, and when it wasn't, it's in Kukrushka. We don't know how SQ stopped the transfer either. We don't know what happened there. Because she said it's an incomplete transfer. Which if Jonas is doing the same thing, that means he probably went first. And maybe that's why he was chasing her for centuries, is because he maybe he wanted to find out how the fuck she's doing it. Which means maybe Arya and Manan are the same person, maybe.
We haven't seen any interactions between those two.
No, thinking back, you're right, we haven't. We haven't really seen Jonas and SQ talk or anything at all.
Not once.
But yeah, and maybe that's why Kukrushka, when she's awake, like can't talk and stuff, because it's a partial transfer. It's not all Manan.
I'm pretty sure during that episode where she's going berserk, Yuriko is in that episode, and that's when she says, do you think that thing is really human?
Yeah.
A few scenes after, she goes berserk.
And it would explain why she hates Remy so much too, Kukrushka. Because she's like, oh, this is my property. What are you doing here?
Remnan is a AI, bro. Like, what the fuck did he do besides live?
During that flashback when Remnan's talking about her, like she's slaughtering people, he's clearly like some kind of trigger for her.
Yeah, this man had the collar on. I'm pretty sure it was like a chain that she was using.
Yeah, she was like holding him on like a leash.
Yeah. And then she's sitting in the chair, I think like her legs are crossed. The typical slaver woman pose. I guess. I don't know what the fucking coined the term as.
Yeah, there's so much we still need to learn.
I hope we learn.
I hope so too, bro. If they don't answer it in season 1, they better fucking answer it in a season 2.
You better hope that there's a season 2. I think this just might be like a one and done kind of thing. We're on episode 15, so like they have enough time to clear up everything.
Yeah, assuming that they're gonna do like a 24, 25 episode season, which they better.
They're just like, nah, bro. Actually, we got canceled. You know, this shit is the same shit that they did for Zom 100. Indefinite hiatus.
You know how mad I'll be if they end on a cliffhanger? There better not be no fucking cliffhanger ending for the season.
Oh, nigga, watching Gangsta? That shit was a cliffhanger. Studio got shut down. Never gonna see that shit again.
Even if they do get a season 2, fucking end on a cliffhanger and now wait 2-3 years for the new one.
There's always the game. Shit.
That's true. That's true. The costumes are very good. I think like people that are a fan of fashion could definitely eat watching this show. Yuri's outfit is so cyberpunk-inspired.
Like how David looked?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like how David looked. And you can get that code in the game.
Oh shit, shout out to David. Even though he was a crash out burnout.
Man lived fast and furious.
In episode 1, what stops Yuri from just putting everybody inside of a cold sleep and then being like, okay, I mean not Yuri, LeVi, just revealing clues to Gnosia and then letting the people out of the cold sleep?
I don't know if LeVi has the ability to use the roles like the people do. That's something that needs to kind of be explained. Like I don't know if LeVi can act like the doctor and confirm after they've been frozen. She only knows when they're either gone or there.
But that's so weird that you can detect that there's Gnosia on the ship, but you can't pinpoint who it is.
Yeah, and like makes you question why, how the fuck do the people get the role? Like does LeVi hand the roles out and give them that ability? And if so, why doesn't she use them herself?
You see what I'm talking about? It circles back to what we were saying beforehand. It's like LeVi is playing a fucking game, bro.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, she very well might be. Like, LeVi is sus right now for sure.
LeVi is a piece of shit, I tell you that much. LeVi is over here like, yo, normal protocol, we gonna blow this whole bitch up. Self-destruct, that's it, you know? No more. But under the condition now, we putting everybody in the cold sleep one by one.
Maybe I'm just forgetting, but did they even explain like why LeVi's handicapped?
Handicapped in what way?
Like not being able to suss out who's the Gnosia and like why they have to play this whole game to begin.
No, they never made mention of that. If that was something that was made mention, I definitely would have took a note about it.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, this is how it works, but we're not going to tell you why.
Yeah, play this game. It's like Saw, honestly. So if the Gnosia wins, why doesn't LeVi just be like, I'm fucking self-destructing? You see what I mean?
And she's got that ability too, but it's like we found out in that, like we see in episode 9 there where Yuri becomes the Gnosia. When they win, they just seem to have full control of the ship. Like it's just theirs now.
And LeVi does jack shit.
Right, even though we know that LeVi has the ability to self-destruct. Like they confirm she can self-destruct, but she's trying to avoid that, and that's why they're playing the game. So why does she just let them win? LeVi's sus, bro. Something's going on. at the end of that episode, they just take over the ship and they're like, we can go wherever we want. It's ours now.
LeVi is on watch, bro. Has always been on watch since episode 1.
It also, I noted, it interested me at the end of that episode too, where it's like Comet's personality was still there. Like her dream was to go out and explore and everything, and she still had, even though she was fully consumed by the Gnosia. Like she didn't lose herself. What are the Gnosia, bro? Like what is their purpose outside of winning the game and taking over the ship? Why are they doing what they're doing? Why do they even want the ship to begin with? Like where are they going? I think that's kind of where it's like one of my overall impressions. That's where it really shines. Is like it hooks you in with that this is Among Us, the anime, that whole concept, and then you stick around for the whys and the characters. Because like 1 or 2 episodes in, I wasn't totally convinced. And then as it kept going, like now I'm invested. Because like by episode 4 or 5, I was like, all right, what happens when they get all the Gnosia? And then they did answer that, and it still kept me hooked.
Yeah, it was confusing at first. They finally got him. Like, that was the show over.
Right.
No, why would it be a 4-episode season? Nah, there's a catch. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, and then he looped again, and you're like, all right, now really what the fuck's going on? Like Yuri got the W and then he's still going. What the hell?
Yeah, I definitely want to see how this first season's gonna end. And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.